this is like the rare occasion because what happened is like anybody listening, it's just me and Salena, but like with Libsyn, I'm on Buzzsprout right now. Buzzsprout, you're allowed to the current plan is like 12 hours a month, and this is Saturday today, and it renews tomorrow, and we still have like 4 hours left. And if you don't use it, basically just goes like just refreshes, so it doesn't go anywhere. So it's kind of like, hey, whether we kill, get half hour or something. And as always, guys, I texted my buddy Mike. Mike, when you hear this, because I was texting Mike today, he liked listened to Elliot do the Russian voice, but Mike's he has weekends off, but his kids are a big priority and stuff, and he's busy. Elliot is busy with his mother, couldn't get hold of Al. So Brian, Jamie's boyfriend, he's busy. So it's like Jennifer didn't pick up her fucking phone. So nobody I know. I texted Lewis, nobody's available. So
sheesh, Louise.
So it just stuck me and you. But yeah. So what did you find, honey? So
yeah, not downloaded, but I found this article called "Find Love: Everything You Need to Know About Love and Relationships." Yeah.
Well, I figured for comedy aspect, we were going to do this thing where we could ask each other funny questions.
Yep, it's 21 funny questions for couples to shake off a bad day with.
Okay.
I didn't really have a bad day, but.
Yeah, but there was a second one, right? That was it 20 or 50 questions or something?
Those are intimate questions to get very intimate.
Yeah, just do it. Well, so what we did was
mate.
Well, Salena yesterday was good because we had a great day yesterday. You went your first full day with no alcohol.
Yeah, I totally detoxed. I detoxed. No alcohol, no pot. I actually haven't drunk alcohol in a while.
Yeah, it's
not as like addictive as it is.
Yeah.
With pot for me for some reason, even though alcohol is supposed to be more addictive.
Yeah. But do you feel like different after a day? Like, because honestly, I was around yesterday, we had a great day, and like a couple times, obviously, like, honey, I feel kind of like I want some weed, and which
I did get like cravings and stuff. I was
jonesing. But it wasn't like I was dating a massive alcoholic where like I'd have to hold her head as she's puking into a bucket and stuff, and she's shaking for 3 days straight. So
I wasn't going through withdrawals.
Like you were kind of like a little bit like antsy, but you weren't like like grab me and stuff too, and like jumping off the fucking walls and shit.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the main reason why I feel so addicted to pot is because I smoke blunts, like tobacco leaves, and I think I really want the nicotine more than the weed. And I also think it's weird too because like the whole reason why whatever CBD or cannabis is called cannabis is because we have like cannabinoid receptors in our brains. I forget like the whole science behind it, but when we smoke weed, our cannabinoid receptors will go off. They're specifically named cannabinoid receptors because of how they react to cannabis. Yeah. And I feel like my brain, because I smoke so much, like the first thing I do when I wake up is I'll smoke a blunt and then I'll start my day. Yeah. So I feel like there's times my brain or my body is trying to do the things that happens to it when you smoke weed. Yeah. And I thought that was weird because I feel like there's times where like my brain kind of feels fuzzy. Like I just got done smoking. I wonder if it's my body like thinking like they're smoking anyway because I'm so used to it. It's like muscle memory ingrained in my body.
Well, so I want getting a fucking shot glass. You want to take a shot? Yumi took turns with the fucking Jack Honey. And how do you feel after a shot of Jack Honey after?
It was alright. It was strong. Yeah. I was like, whew. I'm not really a whiskey type of.
You were sipping it like a girl
person, yeah. That's a man's drink.
Yeah, I mean, I put plenty of shit in my mouth, so.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. That thick whiskey down my throat.
Okay, let's. But
I figured, but for comedy aspect, just because you mentioned a couple of the questions before we started recording, and like I said, we have some time to kill, and I'm hoping. Every time we do a podcast, whether it's like Mike listen to this or Elliot, anybody, I'm getting more friends listen to this. Maybe sometime your family would. And like your mom might hear this something or Chris and like, hey, Chris, I want to make people fucking laugh. Yeah. So it's like, want to laugh about funny sex jokes and shit. Like,
have you ever did a podcast by yourself or?
No, I thought about it and like, even like, I was saying, but that guy Ralph would listen to. Ralph, he, because he's a fan of Kevin Smith, and Ralph he lost his job in Los Angeles, so he started the podcast, and he did the first like month by himself, and now he got his friend Eddie, and he goes, honestly, guys, it's like talking by yourself. There's only so much you can do. Like, I look at Howard Stern. No, Howard's never alone. He's got Robin, he's got Fred, he's got Gary, he's got a whole crew of people.
He has a whole team.
Even Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's never he's never done a single podcast alone. Joe
and
always
they do
has
interviews.
Yeah, but Joe has his core people. So like, I could do a podcast alone, but I just feel like the premise what we were doing is like being blue collar and stuff. Like, and if I like different opinions, and I've said since fucking day one, you spend enough time with Al. the one thing I like about Al is Al as a person always challenges me because Al loves playing devil's advocate, and devil's advocate in a very fun way. Because like as you've seen that, where like, you know, you can play devil's advocate and be a total asshole.
Yeah, because sometimes that can get annoying.
Yes, but like, even like I said, me and Al, I'm lucky enough where like I agree on everything Al says, but then we'll say, so, you know, Al, just for argument's sake, let's see something in a different aspect. So like I've always said, you know, part of the podcast, I love when we have 5-6 people here, because if all 5 people agree on everything exact fucking same, it does get kind of dull, and it doesn't really challenge nothing either. And I have more fun hearing difference of opinions. And the thing too is you and me, like say you, me, Susan, and Elliot can still agree on something, but like you may see a situation differently while agreeing with me, still differently than like Elliot and Susan. So yeah, but just for you and me, because we want to kill some time, and like, you know, in a sense, because we have extra time on the website, but like want to make it funny for like, you know, guy and girl funny relationship shit, and just because
we are definitely a funny relationship. So
our relationship, are we still friends with
our
Ben?
Relationship?
Are we still?
Oh my gosh, can we just not even go there right now? Because you're just like, okay, buddy, okay, friend, okay, friends with benefits, okay, pal, okay, stranger.
I like being friends with you. I do.
I like being friends with you too, Chris. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here are 21 hilarious questions to ask your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or we don't do titles partner. There we go. Exactly. We don't do titles partner. Yeah. How about that?
I thought all the sex between us and the love yous and the showers we're taking, that's what friends do. Like,
yeah, I do that with all my friends.
Me too.
Every single one.
Even the guys.
Even my new friends. Even my Facebook friends. All right. Okay.
Okay. On a side note, yesterday you took your first shower with a dog. So, you know.
That was fun. Yeah. It was sweet.
You had a dog in the shower?
He was all licking the water off me and stuff. And I'm like, it's okay, dog. What else was it's okay. You're safe here. All right, that sounded a little too sensual for a shower with a dog. Well, no, he was just scared. He was scared, and then he was growling. But then after a while, you know, he was like, all right, I'm happy.
I can't wait to tell Susan and Ellie to hear about this. Like, me and Salena took a shower with a dog. Like,
it was the best threesome we ever had.
Oh, boy. Thanks, Jack.
Okay, here are 21 hilarious questions to ask your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or we don't do titles partner.
What's number 1?
Number 1, would you rather I be completely hairless or as hairy as a gorilla?
See, I don't get like how, I mean, men, I guess there's some men attracted to hair, but like it's definitely hairless. Like, it's been funny, like you know, it's funny like how many times we see older porn movies and stuff. I know you don't watch like a lot of porn, but even like actors and actresses and shit, like how back in the day women would get naked and stuff, and like a big bush was like part of like, you know, the industry, the
aesthetic.
Then it became like, you know, now everything's just pure fucking clean shaven and stuff. But I definitely think in the 90s and stuff we started getting raised on that. But like I've even said with me, as funny as it sounds, as I was a teenager in 20s, like why would a guy shave his legs for? Why would a guy shave his underarms? I do admit, I do once a week. You see me, I trim my underarm hair because it is proven that more hair does attract odor, and that's fucking proven. Like I notice when I sweat now, I stink a lot less now that I shave my underarms.
Well, it's also a thing back in the day. Guys would use their handkerchief, because you know how back in the days in 1920s we would all wear suits and dresses all the time. The guys would have a handkerchief in like a little front pocket, and they would use it to harvest the stink under their armpits.
I thought that was for your nose, blowing your nose.
I know, but they would also use it to harvest the stink under their armpit, and they would waft it to women because apparently that was like a turn on, or like something that was attractive, like BO was something attractive.
Well, they have said
point.
that. The point of
armpits.
The point, I guess, of clones and perfumes is clone and perfume is actually to mimic the scent of a human. Like, I mean, some people do. Like, there is times like if a woman comes back from her jog and she's all sweaty and stuff, you give her a certain pheromone, and it can be attractive. But like, I always felt that like in terms of like, you know, stench. Like, I don't know, like I've been. You know, in my teenage years, I've gone down on girls and stuff when you had a fucking full bush when you're like 19, 20. And it's definitely, if a girl had a bad day, that hair will trap in the odor for better or for worse and shit versus a clean shaven girl. So
you would rather be completely hairless from head to toe, bald.
Oh, shit.
No, because that's what it means. Or hairless like a gorilla. So it's basically, would you rather have me bald all over, or would you rather date a gorilla?
Because, you know, as funny as I wouldn't want you to be fucking bald, though, the thing is, at least if you were bald, though, I could still, like...
wear wigs.
I could still, like, kiss you and be intimate. Like, if you were laying on me and you were, like, laying like a fucking, like a Wookiee or something, it just would feel weird, like, having somebody lay next to me, or especially if we're having sex and, like, you're riding me and, like, all I'm feeling is your hairy legs grinding against mine.
I mean, like, I don't really like this question because it's hairless or as hairy as a gorilla. if I'm into something as hairy as a gorilla, then I'm just into gorillas, I feel like. So I would definitely also go with hairless.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about being bald and stuff.
Not to mention, like, well, okay, like, this is why a lot of guys, probably why we like females for, is who doesn't love smooth skin?
I mean, skin, the thing about that, the reason why guys like smooth skin is because it's prepubescent. It's science behind it. Yeah, that's why it's like a little like, your fetish is, you know, no hair kind of means like you're attracted to prepubescent skin.
Oh, God.
But no, I've had guys say they prefer hair. They want hair. I have guys say that it's just not their thing. You know, they don't like it. You know, preference is preference. I'm not saying people who don't like hair is a pedophile. I'm just saying the science behind it, the reason why we are attracted to it.
Joe talked about
because
that.
It's prepubescent.
Joe had some guy on after this was it. Joe has so many fucking podcasts. He's got 1,600 episodes. It's hard to remember all of them. But this guy was breaking down like how genetically and scientifically fucking speaking, like how I forgot how the science was talking about, like how it's one episode, like how men, technically fucking speaking, we never evolved past pedophilia, in the sense that, like, when you're a 14-year-old fucking boy, I forgot the exact, it's a long thing, but like basically when you're a 14-year-old fucking boy, the way you're attracted to fucking to girls at 14, that doesn't evolve as you get older. And it's a very big breakdown, but like,
yeah, that is really weird. I wouldn't correlate that to, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying it's pedophilia in a sense, but like,
yeah.
Okay, like, say for instance, like, you know, like a 16-year-old girl, right? If you're a 16-year-old boy and you find a 16-year-old girl attractive, at 35, a 16-year-old girl is still really fucking attractive. It's just like, that's how men see things. And it's like, I'm not gonna like, and even fucking, this is why you see like 18-year-old girls dating guys who are fucking 64, like, because men, as we fucking get older, I don't
know, it's hard for me to wrap my head around that, but
I'm just saying, like, but how many cliche happens though, the older guy with the hot younger girl? Because I'm not saying I'm like that with all fuck men, but men in general, men fucking,
you're like about 20 years older than me, so
but as
sugar
women,
daddy.
As women get older, though, men are attracted to youth. It's like this is why so many women get Botox, they get fucking breast implants, they get fucking tit lifts and stuff. They get all this different surgeries because the premise is women are constantly trying to fucking look younger to please fucking men, because men hit a certain fucking point where it's like a man won't find a woman who's 60 attractive.
I mean, there's also guys who have older women fetishes. Like, my ex was into older women.
I'm just saying,
like,
but just
like, and that made me insecure. I'm like, dude, I'm like way younger than you, and you have like an older woman fetish, which is, you know, I'm pretty sure it's a smaller percentage than guys, I guess, who are into younger chicks.
I think the older woman fetish, but it doesn't come from a physical aspect. That comes from like, that's a mental thing. I'm just saying from a physical aspect, guys, just like men prefer, like, you know, I think it comes down to a primal nature thing. Like, how do you say, like, you know, why generally speaking are men attracted to women with big breasts? Because you know, it's like
I also have that thing. It's because it's cute. We find things with a lot of fat in them cute. Like bunnies have a high percentage of fat.
Well, they always say from a genetic standpoint that we don't do it consciously, it's subconsciously, that, you know, obviously women with bigger fucking breasts are able to feed our young, our offspring and stuff. So like, it's subconsciously.
And they also represent the butt, which is also a reason.
Which is why they find like women with bigger hips and bigger asses more aesthetically pleasing for, because I'm just saying, from a genetic and scientific standpoint, we subconsciously find women attractive that are able to carry our fucking young. This is why not all women, but most women want a guy who's like I said, my biggest problem has been with online dating is like, oh, Chris, you're 5'6" and you're this and that. Most women want a guy who's 6'2", 6'3". They want to protect her. You know, they want someone that can, and they feel like you and me, it's like, what's the chance of me protecting you, like say, versus someone like Elliot? You know, just like from a nature primal standpoint.
I mean, you can outrun him, so.
Yeah. So it's like, no, it's not everything, but there are still parts of our DNA and parts of our evolution that haven't changed. Okay. You know?
So next question. What actor or actress would play you in a movie about your life? That's kind of hard.
Oh boy. See, my life's it's a tragedy and a comedy, so I need somebody that can fucking do a serious
I would
comedy.
want Will Smith to play me. I'm just kidding. I don't know who I'd want to play me.
That's a good one. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like I like Ryan Reynolds. Everyone likes Ryan Reynolds.
You would want Ryan Reynolds, but I would pick someone with blue eyes, though. Ryan Reynolds have brown eyes.
Yeah, that's such a minor thing. I figure because Ryan, like Deadpool, for example, actually both films, it's very comedic, but then there's very serious moments with him and Vanessa. But Ryan can he can do very serious roles, but also be very comedic. And I feel like he's, at least with a channel like me, Ryan is obviously very sarcastic. Can be a smart ass and stuff, can piss people off, just like me. But then also he can get when he gets pissed off and serious, he can't get serious when he wants to be. Like Ryan's I think a very versatile actor, actually.
I don't know. I guess what comes to mind is maybe like Demi Lovato. I don't know why, but I think she's just a good artist in general. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I don't know. I would choose her. Demi Lovato, fuck it. Okay. Who would play your love interest, aka me?
Oh boy.
Who?
Anyway.
Megan Fox. I'm just
I mean, come on. It's like, I'd say like Selma Hayek, but like, the age difference, like, because Selma's.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, I guess like if Selma, she was younger.
Tan skin, black hair, brown eyes.
Well, you're both like, you guys almost have the same skin tone though, too. It's like, and plus Selma, Salena, it's not that much difference. And like, I don't know. I honestly, right now in 2021, I don't know any kind of current like young Dominican, Puerto Rican actresses. I just think Selma Hayek, just.
I don't know if it's because he's been like the topic of our conversation recently, but I would choose Jensen Ackles for you.
Honestly, no, I
because blue eyes, same color hair.
Well, you notice usually when I fucking shave though, I keep my facial stubble. Like I look at Jensen's always had the kind of facial stubble I want, where it's like he's not clean shaven, but he also doesn't like have a massive beard. He feels like he kind of shaves like once every couple of days. I kind of like Jensen's always had that like that good
5 o'clock shadow.
Pretty much, yeah, and that's what I've been constantly going for. And Jensen's got like, we're not too much fucking in terms of like physical wise height, we're very similar fucking height, but like the way he freaking plays Dean, and just Jensen, everything about his demeanor, like I would be fucking flattered. Plus he's extremely good looking, but he's like, no, I love Jensen. I love him.
Oh, you said plussy. I thought you said pussy.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
Fucking Jack.
So that would be good. Salma Hayek and Jensen Ackles playing. Oh my god, when's the movie coming out? Okay. Would you rather our children grow up to 8 feet tall or 3 feet tall? That's a kind of a stupid question. 8 feet, duh. Maybe millionaire basketball players.
I go with you that one only because, like, society. I mean, both situations there is limitations to society, but at least with 8 feet tall, you still have more advantages. Yeah. Versus, like I said, 3 feet, because like you figure. I mean, as funny as it sounds, people that are smaller, whether they want to call them midgets or dwarfs or anything, they don't really have like a long lifespan because of that. Like, and people that are big too, like 8 feet tall, their lifespans isn't that much better. But at least like they still, it's like who's beating up a guy who's 8 feet fucking tall, and like how many times do little people get picked on? And shit. So
you would go at 8 feet because the life expectancy would be a little higher. I would go at 8 feet because I would want my children to make money for me as basketball players.
That's great. But I think the quality of life too. Not saying that little people don't have a bad quality of life, but just society in general. I mean, it's funny as whether we get into a car, whether we walk down the street, whether it's like a lot of little people, they struggle with modern society because of their fucking size. Now, someone who's 8 feet tall would struggle as well, but not as much because, like I said, they could get into wrestling, they could get into fucking basketball, they could get into. There's a lot more like stuff they could do being 8 feet tall versus people that are 3 feet tall. It's a different, like, I mean, you can't have a person 3 feet tall working construction. You just can't. I mean, it's or even like driving a car. Like,
the only thing they could be really good at is hide and seek, maybe. But you can't really make a lot of money on that.
That or Oompa Loompa, try it. Somebody's got a fucking like little person as a friend. Fuck both you.
I know. Unsubscribe, asshole. Our only midget fan we lost. God. Excuse my language. Met M word. If you had to go a week without your phone, what would you miss the most about it?
Porn.
Oh my gosh! Just use your computer or TV or imagination.
Honestly, no. My phone would be listening to podcasts because, like, when I'm at work and because I drive for a living, if I don't listen to podcasts or like YouTube or something, but like I need the audio to like that's what helps me. Because anybody, if you work the factory job, or you work anybody who's ever drove somewhere. Anybody knows if say your job is a half hour away or an hour fucking drive, nobody fucking drives to work without popping the radio on, or a podcast or something. So like, I actually had a few weeks back, I fucking was in a rush. I woke up freaking late. I fucking left my phone at the house. I get to work and I'm like, oh fuck, where's my phone? And I'm like,
I'm like that too, dude. I'm so like close to my phone. It's literally like a fifth appendage for me.
Yeah.
Like,
so I get to fucking work and I'm panicking. Like, I don't have time to come back to the house and grab my fucking phone. So I have to work all day without my phone. And after fucking like the first half hour, I'm just like
dying of boredom.
Because what's it? Because with being in my job, because I drive all fucking day, there's only so much like, the monotony of like, because my job where it's like I go up a street, down a street, up a street, down a street, up a street, down a street. After a while, you're like, oh fuck, like this is killing me.
Yeah.
Like, how fucking boring it is.
I'd be very boring too.
So.
I would miss the most my camera because I have the new Samsung S21. Thanks to my sugar daddy. And
that poor guy, whoever he is.
And the camera is so freaking good. It's like I feel like I have not a professional. Well, I feel like a professional photographer using it, but I feel like I have like a good photography camera all the pictures with this phone. It's amazing.
Well, it's good that all the pictures we take, it's like I look that much worse and you look that much better.
Oh,
and, it's like,
dude, the camera is like too good. I'm like, damn, I can see every pore and crevice in my face. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, this is a question that I don't know if I want to know.
You probably don't.
Skip. Or I'm just kidding. What do you like most that I do in bed?
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Geez, that's really.
Nothing. Just kidding.
I think from both sexes, like this comes down to the biggest complaint that anybody has. You would have me, anybody listening, is that, especially women. I've heard this from women my entire life, is that they hate that guys only care about themselves. And I've known fucking plenty of guys that just like their thing is I want to get my nut off as fast as possible.
Yeah, guys are selfish in
and
bed.
go to bed. So women generally speaking are like most time more fucking pleasing, but I've had plenty of fucking girlfriends that were selfish in bed as well. You know, they just wanted to like seem like they just want to get over with, and I've been told things. So with you, no, you're very generous and like you actually seem like you like want to be there. Like it doesn't seem like you're like, Chris, hurry the fuck up, let's get this over with.
Nice. I'm sexually generous. Thanks.
You are. It's like because we're two adults here and stuff. Like you. There hasn't been one time since the day I met you, never one time we've ever been intimate where I didn't walk out like that was fucking amazing. But that's the way you act though, because you seem like you care about pleasing me, and it's not a lot of women do, because especially if a woman's with you, all she cares about is like my son's mother, the fucking paycheck. If all she cares about is fucking getting paid, or all she cares about is like arbitrary things. She's not really in it for just, she wants to just get it done. It's like so many women treat sex like it's an obligation. I mean, I've met females that like they're not attracted to their boyfriend or husband anymore. They just.
I felt like that sometimes in my past relationship.
And I've talked to women who like they fuck their boyfriend or husband just to shut them the fuck up and just get, and like they don't get off at all. They don't enjoy it. They just do it to do it. And like every time we're together, you seem like you actually enjoy it, and you actually enjoy being with me. Like I don't get the sensation where you're like, Chris, if we don't hurry up and come, so I'm gonna throw up or some shit, and like I want to get out of here. Like, you seem like you actually enjoy being with me. So
well, I do enjoy being with you.
It's not like it's not like there's one specific position. I'm just saying like in general, it's like because you care.
Okay, so. I don't know. I feel weird talking about you.
I just did. I mean, obviously, it's like we're not sure who's gonna listen to this. You don't have to say like Chris,
well, what you like most about me in bed is that I'm generous. That I care.
I mean, I'm not going into specific details like the way she moves her tongue when she's got. Yeah. Like God, the way my dick's in her mouth and
Okay.
So.
What I like most about you. I don't know. I like that you're very accepting of my body and you love my body and stuff.
Yes, I do.
I feel like it's we're talking about this. I'd say I really like your oral the most, your fellatio the most. I don't know the most,
That's the
family friendly term for. I'll go with fellatio. Yeah, you do really good fellatio work. Good job. Kudos to you. Because
I always felt like that makes up for my other shortcomings. So.
And emphasis on shortcomings. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, you give really good fellatio. I like, when you do this. Mm-hmm. I'm doing the movement and nobody can see it.
I've had to say for years, guys like me that if I had a big dick, I'd be in porn right now. So I'm like,
you can still be in porn. It's not even that little. Guys are so friggin' insecure and very personal with their penis size. Like, I don't even get it.
Not guys like Elliot and Lewis and Al, if they were here, like,
oh my God.
Those are manly men.
I'd be like, that's it. I'll be the judge of it. Pants down, boys. We'll get this out of the way. I'm just. Okay, next question.
That was fun.
What was your first impression of me? Did you ever dislike me?
Well, no, I actually talked with you about this, and this definitely is something I feel like as people, we are constantly evolving, constantly fucking growing, and you can only fucking make one first impression. So obviously, the first time we met was when you came down here, and Junior brought you down here as a friend. And like I said, we talked about this like 1,000 times already. The first hour and a half was fantastic. Susan was here, you were here, everyone had drinks, everyone was funny, and I kept thinking like, well, actually, first before we sat down and recorded, I was eating and stuff, and Junior was talking to you, and within the first, of course, 5 seconds, I'm like, oh great, he brought down yet another hot chick, So I was like, and I couldn't look at you, like, and I couldn't stare into your eyes because I'm like, this girl's way too good looking to be down in my fucking basement. So I purposely was keeping my distance from you because you intimidated the shit out of me, because I'm like, this girl is so fucking good looking, I don't even want to talk to her, So then of course, and it's I love repeating this story because it's so fucking funny, because as the podcast goes on and as you get more and more drunk, you start becoming a total idiot, and I'm like, thank you God.
Honestly, I listened to it and I don't even think I was that bad. I feel like you guys are just exaggerating it because like I hurt Elliot's feelings because he's like scared of black people for some reason. I don't know, but
But no. So, but like I told you when you left and stuff, because not you directly, because I only met you on the fucking podcast, but we all fucking know Junior, the kind of person he is. I know, and I love him as a little brother, but I know the kind of girls he hangs out with, and Junior just loves.
Well, Junior hangs out with a lot of people in general. So.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but most people though, like that he would bring down here and has drinks and stuff and has a good time. Junior likes to freaking party, and like I've never had a party phase, and obviously Junior has. You've had a party phase, and my sister Jamie and Jennifer had fucking party phases. Most people fucking do. I never did. So I just felt like, hey, this is like just a girl he brought down who likes to fucking party and stuff. And I heard like she just got out of a relationship. She's newly single. And I told you this never to hurt your feelings, but because I just met you 2 hours prior, I'm like, yeah, she's probably gonna fucking get drunk and be dick hopping all night, because that's the kind of girls that like I know Junior, and because all the time he complains about all these girls he knows. Like, oh, Chris, I said, Junior's got, 3,000 fucking Facebook friends. He showed me these girls he talks to. These girls, yeah, Chris, I'm talking to like whatever. So like a whole fucking list of names. And the kind of girls are like, they hang out, they fucking drink, they party, and just they go from guy. The first time meeting you, I didn't know that you were a relationship fucking person. I just assumed that you're just another fucking chick that parties and gets fucking drunks and just sleeps around and shit. Initially meeting you, because I know that. Time changed all that. So
okay.
Was the second part, was I ever dislike you?
Yeah. Have you ever disliked me?
Honestly, no, I really haven't. There's been times where, like, based on our history of knowing each other and stuff, there's been times I've been upset, and hurt by different things that happen between us, and the way our relationship kind of like failed and stuff, and the way things happen. But like, I over time talked with you about that, and even on the podcast, and fucking with friends and family, like, hey, Salena is you were at a certain fucking place in your life, and it feels like every day I know you, you're constantly yourself, you're evolving, you're becoming a fucking better person, you're learning from your fucking past mistakes. But like, have I ever disliked you? No, I just felt like, you made some bad decisions in your life, but even though you make bad decisions, I always felt like you're the cliche when it's like sometimes a good person can make bad decisions, but I've never one time ask anybody ever said Selena's a fucking bad person. Hell, Susan said the first time on the fucking podcast when we officially fucking broke up, she was, hey, Chris and Salena broke up, they're still friends. Susan's like, I wish Salena well. I said, hey, listen, I wish Salena well. I want her in my life still. She's a good friend. I hope maybe one day later we work things out. And I said right on the podcast, she's not a fucking bad person. I don't dislike you. Like, if I ever disliked you, you wouldn't be here right now. So
that's good to know.
So no, I mean, like, and obviously, you and me don't agree on every single fucking thing. It's impossible. But like, have I ever disliked you? No, never.
My first impression of you, I thought you were really shy and stuff, and you were like bashful and stuff. You're always like smiling and laughing, all like cheesy. And I thought you were really nice and just very shy. So I wanted to be friendly towards you. Yeah. I thought you were cute too. I have like a thing for blue eyes. I'm a sucker for pretty blue eyes, and you have gorgeous blue eyes. Let's see. Yeah, I just thought you were really nice. I thought you were really shy, a little too shy.
Yeah.
And stuff, because when I forgot my things, any like, you know, normal person, I feel like would have added me as a friend, messaged me and stuff, let me know. You were just like, no, I cannot associate with this person. I'm just gonna tell her that I'll mail her stuff. I'm not even gonna even bring up the idea of actually meeting her again. Exactly, I'm just gonna say I'll mail it.
Because that's my own insecurities where I'm like, after meeting you, I'm like, why would a girl who looks like you ever talk to me again? You know, that's what I felt.
So I thought that was also too nice. And have I ever disliked you? I don't think I ever disliked you as like an individual and a person as a whole. But there's definitely qualities that I disliked about you. And one of them is, you're too shy. Or you're too, like, pessimistic sometimes. Yeah. Where I feel like I'll be like, Chris, I have a problem with this. Or like, I don't like when you do this. And you're like, all right, I'll never see you again. I'll leave. I'll get all my stuff. And we had a good time. We had a good thing while it lasted. I'm sorry that you didn't like this one thing. I'll forever leave you. And I'm just like, what? Why? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've tried my best to look at the more positive things of life, but I've always said, like, you know, I'm not a pessimistic person by nature, but like when your whole life you're just filled with constant disappointment, you just expect it. You know, it's just like, I don't look forward to much anymore, and it's hard, and especially, and even doing the podcast for the fucking past year, it's hard to look positive when like every fucking day. So like, you know, I check Twitter, nothing like, just another 12-year-old freaking kid shot their fucking parents or something, or like another baby fucking drowned or something, another like, hey, just like, do you ever read any kind of positive fucking news articles? And then like, of course, wake up and you go to your shitty job that you hate, you know, and then like, hey, your fucking mom's calling CPS on your ex and stuff, and just like every fucking day, like I says before, when Carlton comes out, you meet Carlton will make a joke. He goes, damn, Chris, he goes, I never in my lifetime met a person who was more kinder than you that's had more bad luck. He's like in a past life, were you like burning down churches or something, man? Or like, were you fucking Hitler's son? Like, he's like, Jesus Christ, he's like, you have the worst luck any man I ever fucking met in my life, dude. And so it's like, it just comes to that fucking point where it's like, when every day is just negative, it's like, not that you want it, but you expect it.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like I've been sensitive to I still am kind of sensitive to criticism, but a lot more in the past, where like I felt like any like thing that was criticized about me in general, I'd want to take my ball and go home, or like just completely disassociate from the person or the thing I did and stuff. But it's definitely gotten easier with time when I realized that, you know, I'm not as crazy as other people.
Plus, for me, it comes on a person. Like I said, like, you know, if like whatever, if a perfect stranger calls me fat or ugly, I laugh it off. If you did, it would be different because it's you. So it's like
same.
Yeah. So it's like, and you see all the time, it's like on social media, hey Chris, you're an asshole. Whatever. If you call me an asshole, that hurts. You know, like, you know, it's in a different way and shit. So
yeah. I mean, you are kind of. I'm just kidding.
No, I know
you're a sweet asshole.
I know I can be an asshole, but
sweetest asshole I ever met.
But that's a fuck premise. It's like, you know, if someone says like I hate you online, you're like, who gives a fuck? If your son tells you he hates you, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
that hoits.
Yeah.
If you woke up tomorrow as the opposite sex, what would be the top 3 things you'd do? I already know. Play with my dick, get some pussy, get a blowjob.
How to be sexual, huh?
I mean, like, I never had a dick. I definitely want to...
Don't you want to pee standing up? Like,
that'd be the 4th thing.
Yeah. So you're just all sex, you fucking horny... Okay. Well, of course, I'm like, I think I'm like every guy on the fucking planet. Like, I'd be shoving everything under the fucking sun up there just to see what I could. Cause like I mean, I'm
how
just,
many inches?
I'm just saying.
Can
like,
I take?
I grab a fucking TV remote. I grab crayons. I would just like, it wouldn't matter. Like shampoo bottles. Like it just. I mean, come on.
So I'll grab crayons.
I just like, I mean, cause wait, I don't know, fucking like pearls and hot dogs or something. Like, just I want to see what I can fit up there. Like, you know,
I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sick.
Like, how deep does it go? Like, how deep does a rabbit hole go? So, but let's see. That's number 1. Number 2. So I'd have a big. I'm hoping I have a fucking decent size pair of boobs. Yeah. So I just like it. I want to see if I can like, you know, like kiss my own boobs.
You suck your own nipple or something?
If I could do that, I would not leave the fucking house.
Oh like, my God.
I'd be laying in bed just sitting just like constantly.
Ew.
Like, what the hell's he doing down there? Like nothing. Just, oh God. It's like, this is so awesome. Because I can't, you know, so.
I mean, you can if you really tried, you know, just eat a lot of sugar.
So, I like to test my strength. because it's like not in, and it's not being sexist or whatever, but like obviously,
No, yeah, guys have more muscle than women.
yeah.
And
So
women
like
have more
because
fat than guys.
well, it's just something we're used to having. It's like, you know, so I'm used to be able to bench press a certain thing, used to be able to like run a fucking certain way, but then again, I actually will like to test my physical limits because maybe I'd be weaker, but then what if I'm faster? But also too, it's proven medically speaking, you're more flexible than I am. And like maybe I could do a fucking split. Like I can't do a split, period. You know, if I was a girl, man, I could do a fucking split and just have fun. And you know.
So you'd shove everything in your vagina.
Yes.
Suck your nipples.
Yep.
And work out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, I'm glad we're kind of on the same boat.
See, my sex was only 2 out of 3, so I kept one for my physical limitations.
There we go. That would be my 5th one after peeing standing up.
It's so fun.
Okay. I mean, I have a shiwi, so I can pee standing up if I want to. I just always forget it because it's mainly for traveling. And it's also kind of unsanitary. I have to put in like a plastic bag in my purse because once you're done using it, you'll still have like remnants of urine on it.
Yeah.
So it's a little unsanitary. Let's see. This is a stupid question. Would you rather endure childbirth or wear high heels for an entire day?
Like high heels.
Yeah, I would definitely prefer to wear high heels all day and risk getting like bunions and blisters than ripping the gooch.
Yeah, it's like that's not even a comical one either.
On my vagina due to a ungrateful, ugly child. Yeah. Okay.
On top of 9 months too. It's like high heels for a fucking day.
Unless like the enduring childbirth is just like instantly child comes out. Okay, we're on question 10. Would you rather use whipped cream or hot fudge? I mean, it doesn't have to be for sex. It doesn't say for sex or for ice cream. If it was ice cream, I'd prefer hot fudge. If it was sex, I'd prefer hot fudge.
I think no, this is all sex stuff. So yeah, I mean both are fun, but I agree with the hot fudge because like whipped cream is good, but just like fudge, chocolate just tastes better.
Yeah, it does. I feel like whipped cream is good, but I'll get sick of it more.
Yeah, definitely.
Hot fudge, I feel like I can eat a lot of it.
I mean, fudge might get stickier in a sense, but they're both sticky anyway, so yeah, I go fudge.
But if it was my ice cream, I'd probably still prefer hot fudge.
Yeah.
What do you think is your best physical feature?
Oh, me ease to my eyes. That's just like simple as that, because I have nothing else going for me, so.
Excuse me.
Definitely my eyes. That's the only thing I like about myself.
I think your best physical feature is also your eyes. Okay. That was one of the first things I noticed about you is how pretty your eyes are.
I've gotten that like, and not even.
You have a really nice nose too. You have like a perfect straight nose.
But I've got my entire life. Every girl, and even guys like, Chris, you have nice eyes. So like,
like damn, son.
No, some people. I've actually had people ask me if I was wearing contacts to make them bluer or like sometimes green. I'm like, no, these are natural. It's
all me, baby.
All me.
Yeah. What do you think is my best physical feature?
Well, don't you have to do it yourself first? What was the question?
Oh, yeah. I skipped that because I hate myself. Let's see. I think my best physical feature, I don't know. I'd say my eyes, too. I think I have nice eyes. Or maybe, like, I don't know, my waist. I do have an exceptionally small waist. So, I don't know. I'd say eyes.
Okay.
Okay, next question. What do you think is my best physical feature?
Oh, your boobs.
Oh my God.
I mean,
I think that's every woman's best physical feature to Chris are their boobs.
You couldn't even get that. That question wasn't even finished, and like just
boobs.
boobs. Yeah. Oh, because you have like I want to mold those things, like just take a cast of them.
Yeah, I already answered that question. I think your eyes are your best physical feature, and you also have a really nice nose.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't have like there's nothing I dislike on you, but just off the bat boobs.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. I was told that I have porn star looking boobs, which I did take at a compliment at the time, but
I've watched
who knows how much of a compliment.
I've watched a lot of porn, so that does make sense. Like,
well, you would know.
See?
Thanks for confirming.
The way they jiggle.
Okay, next question. Skipping my jiggly boobs. If you could be on any reality TV show, which one would it be?
Oh, fuck. See, I don't think something with singing, because the problem is like I don't watch any reality TV period. So like I just know of like The Voice, American Idol. So like pick American Idol. I guess that's reality because plus I can sing. So but the rest, because now reality TV show there's like 10 billion of them. So I don't even fucking know half of them anymore. So off the bat, just American Idol.
I'd want to be on The Circle. I don't know if you ever watched The Circle, but it's a Netflix reality show.
You never heard of it?
It's so freaking cool. And each country have them. Like, there's a Circle in Brazil, Circle in Spain. Like, there's all different, like, reality shows called The Circle. And it's basically like an influencer kind of reality show where everyone has, like, their own room, but they all talk to each other online. And they all get to know each other online, and then at the end of the week, they each vote who they like the best as an influencer. And whoever wins gets, like, money. I thought it was so much fun to watch because some people can catfish. Some people go into The Circle not really being themselves. They'll be someone else so they can try to win and seem more likable. So it's really, really fun. I would want to try The Circle. I
mean, it might sound fun for me. Just, like, I always felt like, you know, with reality TV shows, like, it's kind of like, I think... Like, I mean, I got you watching The Boys, for example.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
And I'm just like, or like, me and Chris got you watching Invincible or Attack on Titan. And like, I just feel like.
Oh my God, Invincible is so messed up. The first episode made me not want to watch the rest. It's like, I thought it was going to be about this cool ass group. Now I'm really sad that they all got murdered. Now it's just about evil Omni-Man and his. That's
what was my premise when people like watch all these different reality shows. I'm like you said, you've only watched season 1 of Rick and Morty. I'm just like, there's so much out there where I'm just like, if I'm watching a reality show, it's just kind of like it's reality. And like, I watch The Boys because like it's not reality. Like it's like I see reality every fucking day. I don't need more reality. It's like, give me a fucking another, like, you know, I want to see Captain America or like, you know, whatever, Omni-Man and shit. Like, I want more Godzilla in my life. Like,
who would you rather have be your dad, Omni-Man or Homelander?
Shit, Homelander.
Homelander, why?
Because okay, when you break down Invincible versus The Boys, Omni-Man, he still wanted to fucking take over the planet and stuff, and he still was training Mark to take over the fucking planet. Homelander's misguided, but when you're watching the fucking show, as you get into it, he's not raising his son to be a fucking dictator. He's raising his son to be a superhero. And I mean, yes, they're still fucking both bad people, but like Homelander doesn't want to fucking take over the planet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's an asshole.
I mean, he kind of does. But he doesn't. Yeah. Well, I mean, at least he's not from another planet.
Well, but if Homelander really wanted to, who could stop him? That's the point. It's like Homelander, he's a fucking dick, but just he cares about himself. But say he's just kind of more selfish and everything. But he's not trying to like wipe out the fucking whole human race and shit. Like Omni-Man just wants to wipe out Earth. Period.
Yeah, he wants to take him over. Yeah, I'd probably prefer Homelander too. I didn't even think of Omni-Man is not even from Earth and wants to take over. I would want to choose Homelander just because I feel like he is not as smart as Omni-Man and would be easier to manipulate to not kill me. I don't know. I feel like Omni-Man would like have no mercy when it comes to killing me. Like Homelander, I feel like all I'll do is stroke his ego and he'll leave me alone.
That's it, yeah. Homelander's just like, as long as you make everything about him, you're fine. And like, you know, so.
Okay, that wasn't even a question. I just wanted to ask that.
That's cute.
Have you ever obsessed over anything? Toys, movies, projects, people, problems? Hell yeah, every day of my life, I'm an obsessive ass person.
I mean, well, is there like any one thing you obsess over, though, the most?
Oh, well, when I was young, I used to obsess over people a lot. Like, even, like, anime characters or cartoon characters. I used to be in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! I would, like, fantasize about... I used
to watch that, too.
About marrying Yu-Gi-Oh! In the cartoon world. I was obsessed with the Jonas Brothers. Obsessed with Corbin Blue and High School Musical. I was obsessed with the Winx Club and TV shows and the Bratz. I had, like... So many Brat dolls. What else? Movies? Was I obsessed with any specific movies? I can't really think of any. I was obsessed with Drop Dead Fred as a kid. I loved Drop Dead Fred.
I've seen it.
I'd watch it over and over and over and over. I almost remember the whole movie. It's a really good, funny movie. Snotface.
Right, that movie too. But I'd say for me, it's always been like video games, and that's why as I've gotten older, you realize like video games they're fun, they're important, but like that's what I've always noticed with the internet now. It's like, and you see more people out there. Like I feel like, you know, I put a lot of time into video games. We still had no problem working a full-time job. I had no problem playing fucking football, basketball, hitting the weights. I still would, like, you know, video games were a part of my life, but not my life. And that's why even making this podcast, I just get sick and tired of like even spending time with you or like, you know, taking Christian to see Fast and Furious last night and something. I was talking to Brian recently, Jamie's boyfriend, about that. Like, hey, Brian, like, remember the time that, you know, just could you imagine any day you can sit down and you could spend 12 to 15 hours playing Call of Duty? He goes, no fucking way, man. Like, once you hit a certain fucking age, like, my thing is, like, if you're 30 years old and you're still fucking playing Fortnite 60 hours a week, you have nothing going on in your fucking life.
You need more hobbies besides that.
And and just small things like taking
Unless it's making you money, then I don't blame you. But
which is why I said, but that's why I'm against that in itself. But just in general, like right now, if you're between me going to fucking work, say like you and me going jogging or something, or like us going to fucking dinner, us like doing laundry, like we have so much fucking going on. Where like I can't think of any day, even on my vacation. My vacation, I probably played like 2 hours Resident Evil at your house or something.
What do you mean you're against making money for like streaming video games?
Yeah,
like, do you mean like it should be illegal and should not even be allowed or a thing, or you just hate it and don't like it?
Like I was just saying recently, I've been at your house. Like when you fall asleep, sometimes I pop in PlayStation for a couple hours, and I just play it because I enjoy doing it. But like I don't do it because I feel like I deserve to get paid for it. Because like I still have the mentality of growing up as a fucking kid. Like I never one time had Super Nintendo, had a PlayStation. I never played Final Fantasies. Like none of us, me, Willie, Clarnon, none of my fucking friends, nobody. We played it because they're video games. I never one time as in my teens or 20s thought, hey, listen, I'm gonna never work a job, quit fucking school, never get a trade because I want to sit home all day and just fucking hold the controller and play video games. And the biggest thing from a lot of what I've been seeing streamers is they get burnt out pretty fucking quick because it's like anything. When you turn a hobby into a job, it destroys the fucking aspect of what made it fun.
Yeah.
Because some of these guys like World of Warcraft. I love World of Warcraft. If I had to wake up every single fucking day at like say 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and sit to my computer and for the next 12, 13 hours talk to fucking strangers and play, and at this point you're not playing it for fun anymore. You're playing it to try to beg or try to earn fucking money. And that destroys the essence of, it's like it doesn't become a game anymore. It's not a game, it's a fucking job.
Oh.
And
so you don't like it because you feel like the appreciation of gaming is losing its like meaning or whatever for you.
Yeah, I mean, because that's how fucking sports are. Sports, for the most part, athletes, whether it's a fucking pro basketball player, a fucking pro football player, pro win anything and stuff, these guys, if they purely enjoyed the fucking fun of the game, they wouldn't be getting paid 10, 12, 15 fucking $million a year. These guys, it's not a game, it's a fucking job. It's like you're taking it to a more serious level. But at this point, you're doing it because you're the fucking best of the best, but it's still a fucking job. Mm-hmm. The fun aspect is not fucking there, period. Because as much as you may hate your position, whether it's like I said, a quarterback in the NFL, a fucking center in the NBA, the thing is you're not there to fucking have fun. You're there to fucking put points on the fucking board or whatever. You're there to fucking to win the game. You're there to win. It's like right now, if you and me went down to like Madison Avenue, play some basketball games, we're there to fucking win in a sense, but we're still fucking there to enjoy ourselves and have fun. Mm-hmm. Now, if you say, hey, Chris and Salena, okay, listen, now we're going to play a game of 2-on-2. Here's $1,000 fucking dollars. If you were playing for $1,000 against another fucking guy, girl couple, you're going to take that shit a lot differently seriously versus just having fucking casual fun.
Yeah.
Video games, I just don't like the aspect of like, I'm taking something that's meant to be a hobby and I need to make money off this shit because I still fucking feel like, and I will till the day I die, if you want fucking money, you need to earn it through hard fucking work. And I
don't agree with that. I think I'm so used to working hard at this point that I'm not even used to ease. It's to the point where it's just like, I get scared. Like, this is too easy. I don't deserve this. I need to suffer before this. And it's kind of been like a paradigm shift because, after my past relationship, a lot of things have gotten a lot easier and it gave me like a huge paradigm shift. Like, wow, life is supposed to be like not as painful as I thought it was. I don't have to bust my ass so much for a paycheck. I mean, in my opinion, if I could make money playing video games, I most definitely would do it. Yeah. I wouldn't feel like bad that I'm not busting my ass being a wage slave for a corrupted corporate system.
Well, even like, but like you figure, like say being like a wage slave, say you became a carpenter, worked for yourself. A carpenter works for himself, still works hard though. You know what I mean? Like it just, I feel like at least in my ass.
I know, yeah, but carpets are amazing. Wait, what's a carpenter?
Carpenter. Like, well, okay, like say for instance.
They do woodwork,
okay,
right?
Right now. They
build houses. I don't know.
Right now, we're sitting on this fucking floor. This floor took me and Mary's father-in-law took us a week. And this was sweating, fucking like splinters, dusting this and that. But the point is like, after 5 days being down here, fucking just basically losing 10 pounds of fucking body weight from sweat and stuff and calluses, you see the finished product. And like, I feel like this floor was earned. And like, and my thing is like, I never one time, like said, played Resident Evil. Happy Resident Evil. Job well done. Because it's like, besides holding a controller, I'm not like really exerting myself. Whenever, and you know this, it's like, I feel like the aspect of like when things are too fucking easy, there's no sense of accomplishment. It's like, it's like if you and me go fucking walk in.
I feel like the fact that it's easy is an accomplishment for me. I'm tired of busting my ass for fucking scraps. Because in my opinion, like, I didn't ask to be here. If I feel like I deserve the fucking world, then maybe I fucking do.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to say that to like be pretentious or think I'm better. I'm just saying it to like give myself a break because I friggin' punish myself and shame myself so much that like just even the idea of me like having it easy, I feel like I don't deserve, and I feel like everybody fucking deserves it. And
that's what's scary.
But also a carpenter, like, you know, it's great. Carpenters should do it for free. We shouldn't pay carpenters because it's a beautiful art to an extent, just like video games. Yeah. Surgeons, saving lives. We shouldn't pay surgeons. They're saving lives. They should most definitely do it for free. I just feel like that's the perspective when people blame streamers who play video games for money. I feel like it's just the meaning behind it. And the meaning, I have a different meaning to working hard, I guess. Well, I don't know. I want to live in a state of ease. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. That's my.
I'm always stressed out.
And that's been my aspect. It's like people every time.
So I envy streamers.
What? And I don't in a sense because they say I worked hard all day. I'm like, okay, do it again. You know, you sit there when it's mid-August, when it's 105 degrees outside in an air-conditioned room, drinking Mountain Dew, eating Doritos. When I'm outside in the garage, busting my fucking ass. And
I feel like you're like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but then they
not
have
the
this
loser in the circumstance, but it's like.
But they have this sense of like, you know, entitlement where like I worked hard all day, and I'm like. Well, you really didn't because you're sitting in your bedroom holding a controller.
Yeah, well, they didn't work hard compared to you. You know, but
I'm just saying, but like anything, it's like if you and me go fucking work out, if you and me fuck hit the gym or go jogging together, if we do it for a very slow walk for a half hour, you're not going to get fucking tired, you're going to be freaking sweating. If I push you, if you start fucking jogging, if you're covered in fucking sweat, your body, when you come home and you fucking hop in the shower and your back is fucking sore, your legs are sore, there's, even though your physical fucking being, whenever you fucking work hard and even weightlift fucking hard, there's a sense of like, you feel fucking better. When things are too fucking easy, I never felt the sense of like, I earned this shit, or I did something, you know, it's like, I feel like if things become too fucking easy, what's the point of challenging yourself if everything's easy?
Well, that's the thing. I feel like it is important to challenge yourself, even challenging yourself to the point where everything doesn't have to be earned. I don't know. Yeah. I just have a weird perspective when it comes to things. I'm like a little esoteric because I do believe in energy. You know, energy can't be made nor destroyed. And it's ultimately the meaning you put on the specific thing. And, you know, and the meaning I have for streamers is just like they are finding a way to create an online community for themselves. And I mean, the streamers that I watch are like a little unique. Like I like Sweet Anita. She's a streamer with Tourette's. I also like Dr. K on Twitch. He's a psychologist who doesn't even really play video games. But they're people who don't really fit in or are just so frustrated with how the world is that they created their own online community that is, you know, for them and around like-minded people. And that's something that I always wanted, is like a community in general, whether it be online or in real life, of like-minded people. So you know, you can have a place to fit in somewhere.
I mean, I look at like even sports, right? Sports that there's a reason that they ban steroids, they ban illegal fucking drugs and stuff because they feel like you're cheating an aspect. Like if I am going to the fucking gym every day, if I'm practicing playing basketball or football, I'm whatever stats I put on the fucking board, I earn that through actual fucking hard work. Mm-hmm. If you need to fucking pop a needle into your arm and fucking have like massive fucking muscles that you didn't earn, you are cheating in that aspect because you're not working hard because you're taking the easy way out. You know, so that's that aspect. I
mean, yeah, but also with steroids, it's like they hide it. I feel like there should be maybe like fitness competitions for people who do use those type of supplements because it's not good, and it also gives like misinformation on what the human body is capable of if you're not telling people you're using like steroids or whatever. And it's also taking away the real hard work from people who aren't.
Yeah. Or even like females. Like I remember like years ago, I think it was on MTV. It might have been, it's one of MTV's fucking billion reality shows, but they had these two girls out there and they're going out and like, you know, hey, I'm going to pig out all night and stuff and I'm going to eat a bunch of pizza. Like this is my last night. And the next day it's like, hey, I'm getting a nose job. Hey, I'm getting liposuction. Hey, I'm getting this. Hey, I'm getting that. And they're transforming their entire fucking bodies. And I'm like, you know what? I've said a million times, I'll say it a million times going forward. If you or anybody, if I'm at the fucking gym and I see a person on a treadmill, whether they're 100 pounds or 400 fucking pounds, if you're on the fucking treadmill and you're working and you're sweating and you're earning that, good for you, you know? I don't respect anybody where it's like, instead of going to the treadmill, instead of fucking diet, go see a fucking doctor, stick a needle inside me, suck all the fucking fat out. And it's, to me, it's like that's taking the easy way out. Now,
I feel like the easy way out isn't always bad. I feel like it's the meaning behind it. They put it, you know? Because my opinion, if I had the fucking money, I'd just buy it instead of wasting my time in the gym. I would buy it because it's the meaning behind it for me. I want to feel beautiful, and whether I feel beautiful, whether it's from a doctor or from a gym, it's not going to mean anything different to me. It's only going to mean something to other people, like, oh, a surgeon did it, or oh, you worked out some, I don't know. But I don't know, the meaning behind that is different for me. I personally, if I had the money, I'd be looking like Kim K in 3 days. Like
yeah.
But I don't, so I have to work for it. And I don't mind working for it. I just feel like if I had the money, I wouldn't have to, because hey, that's
why I find scary with us, with our society now too, and technology. We're making things too easy. It's like, it's like
maybe things should be too easy. I don't know. And well, the things that are, sorry, didn't mean to do that. But the things that are like worth it do require a lot of work. Like things that, I don't know, like to have a lot of money, regardless whether you're a Twitch streamer or not, is a lot of hard work when it comes to consistency. You have to game all day. Yeah. You have to follow the rules. You can't be like an asshole so you don't get banned. You have to like, and be consistent and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like there is a certain amount of criteria like that you need to, well, a certain amount of hard work that you need to put into game. Not saying that it's as easy as being, someone who's working a 9-to-5 job in retail or something, but I don't find one more valuable than the other, or one has it easier than the other. I think that the retailer should work smarter, not harder, and maybe try streaming one time. I think working smarter, not harder, should be.
That's one thing. Kevin Smith said that, because Kevin Smith is 55, and he said like his daughter Harley Quinn Smith is she's 20. He goes, that's a different generation.
Wait, what's her name?
Harley Quinn.
Oh.
No, Kevin's daughter. He named his daughter Harley Quinn. So, but no, Kevin would say, Kevin's on a podcast, he would say that, that's different generations. Yeah. Kevin's like, his father worked at the fucking post office. He's working 60 hours a week, busting his fucking ass. Kevin's like, I had to work convenience stores and stuff. I had to work like retail jobs and shit. He goes, Kevin's like, our generations were told that you go to fucking college, you go to school, you work hard, you have to accomplish something and work hard and do things.
Yeah, that's what I was told too.
Kevin's like, but this current generation is like, it's not working harder, it's working smarter, and it's more of like working. It's more like finding out the things that you want to do, you can be good at. And I'm like, I get that. But I say it's a very fucking fine line. For me anyway. But no, I still have dad's generation. Said I have no problem watching TV. I have no problem playing. I played video games my entire life, but just I never one time. I just for me felt like if I want to go earn $10, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna mow the fucking back. I'm gonna mow the lawn. I'm gonna go shovel snow. I'm gonna like actually earn a $10. I just never one time since I started playing video games at 6 years old with Atari. I never for one time I was playing Mario Kart. Like, oh my god, I'm killing myself, twiddling my thumbs. I should get paid $10,000 to play Mario Kart.
I mean, I don't think streamers feel like they should get paid. I think they're just hoping, and if it happens, good for them. It's great, and then they can make a career.
But there's a lot of them who flat out like, well, I've seen videos where these girls or guys start fucking yelling at the fans, like, how dare you guys watch my content? And how can you not give me enough fucking money? And there's every time I read another meltdown video by a streamer gets fucking banned, and they flip out about this shit. I'm like, good, because like you've worked jobs, I work jobs. My current employer, there's plenty of things I don't like and I don't agree with. But the thing is, I have to go to work and act accordingly. I can't go to work and just like, okay, wear sweatpants. I can't go to work and fucking wear sneakers and stuff. There's a certain fucking dress attire. These streamers are constantly doing shit, and then every time they get fucking banned, they flip out. And I'm like, well, you know what, guys? If you did this shit in the real world, in a real fucking job, you wouldn't last 5 minutes. It's like don't say, for instance, you got a job at fucking Burger King. If someone wanted a Whopper and you called them a fucking nigger or something, you'd be fucking fired within that damn day. Yeah. They want to hop on Twitch or something, YouTube Gaming or Facebook, and they want to say faggot or bitch or cunt or this and that too. Then you wonder why, I got banned.
Yeah, it's just as offensive. I feel like if you do want to make money like that, you should keep it professional. You should treat it like a job and career and work hard at it. But I feel like a lot of popular streamers, they do work hard because they have to be consistent. They also have to placate their mods or whatever. But next question. Sorry, I got railed off there.
That's fun. Well, it's still kind of blue collar,
And sorry, I lost track of question round 15. We're on question 15. What were your nicknames growing up, including the ones you didn't want to stick?
Kissy Fur.
Kissy Fur. That's like my brother Chris. We called him Kissy Fur.
Also Kissy Fur.
Kissy Fur.
Yep.
That's cute. Any other nicknames?
No, Kissy Fur. I like a lot of friends call me that. Or,
Chris the Priss. You never got that one?
No, I never heard that.
Oh, well, now you do. I'm just kidding.
I never heard that.
My nicknames, because my name's Salena, They would call me Lena. But then they would call me Bina because I'm half Latin, and they used to call me Beaner as a joke.
Oh, shit.
And stuff. And then it went from Beaner to Bina because it rhymes with Lena. So they'll just call me Bina. A couple of my sisters still call me Bina. And I honestly prefer Bina than being called a Beaner. I'm not even Mexican. I'm like Costa Rican and Puerto Rican, but the fact that I was just half Spanish and looked at it, it was just a joke.
You're all fucking brown, who cares?
But yeah, they call me Bina. I appreciate it now because it's like nostalgic. But
yeah, that's cute.
That's my nickname.
No, I know. Like my nickname is never derogatory. They're just funny stuff like Kissy Fur, or like Christopher Robin. You know,
Christopher Robin, from
yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Ooh, I like this question. If I let you dress me, what would I wear on our next date?
Oh boy.
I would want you to wear like a button up, like a long sleeve button up, look nice with like some nice jeans and like some nice shoes, like dress shoes. Yeah. I would want you to look, kind of like professional a little.
That's
cool.
Cool.
Look hot like that.
Yeah.
Because all you wear is like big t-shirts with pictures on them.
Exactly. I'm a simple ape. For me, it would just be whatever shirt I can find that shows as much cleavage as possible. So I want
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want you to have like a very big
nipple tassels.
I want a big push-up bra, and I want your massive tits hanging out and stuff, so everyone can see them, and I can point like see those right there. Those are mine. So, and guys are staring, and and every time you wear these short shorts and you bend over and your ass hang out, and you see that ass. It's mine.
Oh my God. Okay, so a super tight push-up bra and some booty shorts.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want you wearing because I talked the other day. It's summertime out. I'm seeing girls without your body that are wearing way less than you, and I don't want a 400-pound girl having like that. So
eating their shorts.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's nice to know. I love how mine's is very classy, and you're like, I'll dress you up like a whore. I want you to be a whore for me.
I think it's my whore, damn it.
No, not a whore, my whore. Okay,
exactly.
It's a little better that way.
Gotta be classy.
Oh Lord. Ooh, would you ever role play in bed?
Oh wow. I'm not against it. I've never understood it. I know it's a big thing for some people. I think because, for me, oh God, my sexual experiences have been so awful in the fucking past. It's kind of just more I was grateful for the fact that any woman wanted to see me naked or would have sex with me. So I just didn't get the whole, I never understood role playing. Why pretend to be somebody else?
Me either, really.
I'm not if you want to try, I don't get it. It's I understand, say, for instance, okay, if I was a cop or something, and, say you met me and I was a cop, and being a cop turns you on because you met me as a fucking cop.
And you're a real cop, not pretending.
Or I was a firefighter or military. I get that. If you met me, if you first met me and I was wearing a military outfit, you were attracted to the outfit plus me. I get that aspect. But, I just, I couldn't, hey, Chris, that sexy bus driver outfit.
No, but I saw a funny, status or meme where it's why do guys want to role play as doctors or cops? How about role play by getting a real job or something?
Oh shit.
I thought that was really funny. But I don't know. I never was really into role play either. I feel like I like the idea of it in my head, but to actually do it, I feel like I could only be serious for so long. After 5 minutes, I'd break character and laugh. Yeah. All right, let's just fuck. I'm tired of this shit.
Yeah, you see stuff like videos, or you watch movies or TV shows, and girl comes in, she's like, okay, I'm a little scroll girl stuff.
I'm your naughty nurse.
Yeah.
Time for your checkup.
Bend over. I think that's for just people that've been married just way too long. They want to spice it up and shit. I said, I'm not against. I've never honestly done it. I've just never, had a reason to.
I don't know, the extent of role playing, because what would role playing be? Is talking dirty to each other, calling each other names? Is that kind of a role play? Because
the role playing is you're getting into a character. So in other words, the schoolgirl. Okay, you walk in, you're the schoolgirl that needs to be fucking punished on detention. I'm the principal, or I said, or you come in you're the
the mommy fetish. Not gonna lie, I think that's kind of sexy. Not full. I couldn't really do it, but I feel the idea of it is kind of sexy to me.
The nurse one's for a lot of guys because a lot of guys are in fucking bed. Because what's the whole fucking what the hell? What's
a bed pat?
What's the syndrome? Not Munchausen. Oh fuck! You know the syndrome where the nurse falls in love with the patient.
Oh, Stockholm syndrome? No, that's not Stockholm.
That's Stockholm. That's mother. But I gotta look it up. But yeah. But anyway, I think for guys, it's the fetish of like. Well, first off, it's been fucking proven that when men get fucking sick, we need to be fucking pampered. We need to be fucking babied. And I think it's like guys have the fetish and that simple thing where like I'm sick and stuff. I need a nurse to take care of me and stuff. And as she's taking care of me, my fever, she can unzip my pants and stuff.
Ew.
And like I guess that's the whole nurse thing where it's like you want a nurse to take care of you and be naughty and stuff. And like. Plus, I mean, I'm a fucking guy. I've been in plenty of hospital fucking beds. Some nurses are fucking hot, and like you're sitting there like, I haven't got laid in 2 years, and look at her ass, man. Like, god damn, like,
oh my god.
Especially like
that's it. If you ever need to go to the hospital, you're not going.
It's like, I mean, come on.
Suffer the injuries.
I spent fucking 3 days. It took out a fucking foot of my goddamn colon. I'm sitting there. I can barely fucking move. The nurse,
and you're still like.
Yeah, the nurse walks in and stuff too. She got a low cut shirt, and I'm just like, how do you feel, Chris? I'm like, I feel better now. Like. But on a side note, the most embarrassing thing was just like my catheter. Oh fuck, man,
I would never want to have a catheter,
especially when it's a good looking woman who's like, Chris, I'm gonna take the catheter out. I'm like, oh please God, no. Like,
yeah, one of my
don't look at it.
One of my old good friends, she had to have a catheter on as a child, and she it's like trauma. Like she remembers it to this day. It was one of the most painful things she ever experienced.
I had it in fucking for 2 days.
I don't want it.
I had it in for 2 days, and I can remember to this day. So, shit.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Does not sound fun.
No, it's fucking painful.
Let's see. What next question are we on? Okay, yoga pants or skirts?
Huh.
I'd prefer yoga pants.
Huh.
Just because they're more comfortable.
But then skirts are easy access.
Yeah. I mean, skirts, I have big thighs, so sometimes I chafe. I'd prefer yoga pants.
That's a hard one. Fuck, because they're both kind of fun. I mean, I like them both because, like, yoga pants, like, I'm going to go with skirts.
Skirts?
Because, like I said, it's just, like...
easy access?
Yeah, it really is. Plus, if you bend over, I can see more. So, with the skirt.
Noted. Throwing out all skirts tonight. I'm just kidding. What is the most sensitive part of your body?
Oh God. Well, we know that, but
my
like
penis.
Funny part, it isn't though. But you know, that's I think a lot of guys we know that. Well, my two zones are either fucking.
Your nips.
Either my chest or my neck.
The nipples.
But probably my chest. Yeah. Which I mean, I guess that only happens to certain guys too. Like not a lot of guys have that. Like my chest is really sensitive.
Yeah, I never met a guy that was into that, so it was something new to me. That's my first, so.
I can't help it, like, you know, it's the way I was born.
Oh, I like it. But the most sensitive part of my body, besides my clitoris, I'd say my feelings. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the most sensitive part of my body is.
Your big toes?
No. Freaking, I'm not really ticklish.
I noticed. I'm very ticklish.
I'd say probably my nipples too. My nipples get really, really, that's a little TMI, but like really sensitive when I'm menstruating, like almost borderline painful, where like I do not want them touched.
I noticed. Get away from them.
Yeah, we have that in common. We both have sensitive nipples.
Mine don't hurt though.
Yeah, I mean, they get too sensitive. It's uncomfortable. It's not like it hurts. Oh, they do get sore and stuff when I'm menstruating, but. Yeah. All right, off of the sensitive nipple question.
Both got nipples.
There's so much in common. Do you think you're a good kisser?
Oh, I fucking know I am. Come on, like shit. Yeah, I'm not good at like a lot in this life, but I'm good at that shit.
You're a good kisser. I think you're a good kisser too. Sometimes you're a wet kisser, but it's okay. I'm not complaining.
I do it on purpose.
I'm just observing.
I do it to fuck with you. That's why.
I think I'm a pretty good kisser too. I guess. I mean, I don't really think that's like a big deal. I feel like if you don't know how to kiss, it don't really matter.
For me, it's definitely a deal breaker. It's like if someone was a bad kisser, I couldn't be with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if someone was a bad kisser, you could like teach them. If someone was bad, I would want to teach them. I feel like it would be fun because they're just not used to kissing. So
yeah,
once you get used to kissing, it's like a literal muscle memory that takes over. I feel like
that's why I feel like this it just shows like how people they will like it's if someone's a bad kisser, but they're like, hey, well he or she's good at sex, they'll like make up for that. But like I wouldn't care if a girl's bad at sex, but she's a good kisser because like I could kiss you.
You would rather have someone who's a good kisser and bad at sex than be good at sex and a bad kisser? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I'm very emotional and very intimate and stuff. Like the thing is like, okay, sex is sex, it's fun and stuff, but like at the end of the day I can get myself off if I need to, and as much as you could. But like I can't really kiss my hand in this to an aspect, but like
I used to practice kissing my hand.
We all did. I did too. Yeah. So, but like, there's a certain like, well, it's funny as it is. Like, you know, I've met a lot of guys and fucking girls. I've met a lot of guys and girls in my travels and stuff that they'd have sex with people and not kiss them because they felt like kissing was too intimate. Like I've known so many fucking guys that would get on top of a girl, or especially doggy style, and there's no kissing.
That's gross.
There's no kissing.
Why would you want to do them?
Because
I had a girlfriend who just hated kissing in general. Yeah. She didn't like kissing. She would only kiss like during like to make it professional. Like if she's leaving, all right, honey, I'm leaving. Give him a kiss. Or like, hey, honey, I'm home. Give him a kiss. Or just, you know, good night. Yeah. Like she would only want to kiss at certain times where like a kissing would be called for.
Yeah.
Other than that, she was disgusted.
But it's like, with people, the rules. Like, I mean, as somebody's watched a lot of fucking porn, I've seen actually a lot of fucking porn. That's amazing. Like, a freaking girl will put a guy's dick in her fucking mouth and she'll take it up the ass or something. And I'll watch an entire porn scene, not a single fucking kiss. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been listening to porn stars in interviews. They said, like, they won't kiss guys in fucking film because they feel like kissing is too intimate and it gets too emotional and stuff. Yeah. And it's like, they're more content spreading their legs open and taking whatever, but they won't kiss a person. And I met people in real life. Said I've met guys and girls who do one night stands and they won't fucking kiss this person at all. They'll just straight have sex with them.
That's funny you say that because I did read a weird like esoteric theory or whatever, esoteric belief that
I can't forget. What does that mean though?
Esoteric's like mysticism, magic, spirituality, esotericism, otherworldly things.
Because honestly, because you're the only person I've known who used that word.
And well, I'm into like esoteric and otherworldly things and the metaphysical world and multi-dimensions and past lives and all that shit. Yeah. But I read that kissing is usually like an energy absorber. Like back in the day, like kissing on the lips wasn't really a thing. People would actually really kiss on the forehead. It was more normalized to kiss on the forehead in ancient times.
Well,
because that's where most of our like energy is stored. There's like a lot of like energy where our foreheads are, like they would want to kiss your forehead because you know they want to kiss your mind, they want to absorb everything in your mind and stuff. And it's usually the person who is kissing is like the energy vampire in that circumstance. They're kissing you because they want, you know, to either manipulate you to make you feel good. I mean, not in a malicious way, or like you know they want to feel something. They want to kiss you because they want your energy. And I didn't know that. Usually you would think the person who's kissing is really the person giving the energy and the person receiving the kiss is the one who's receiving the energy. It's actually the opposite. The kisser is the one who's taking the energy. Well,
I mean, that could be true to that because like even like the Italian stuff too, so like the whole kiss, they kiss you, like they walk and you kiss each other on the cheeks, but like even like your grandmother's like a lot of older things, kiss grandma on the cheek, you know, kiss like, you know, but like when guys would court women, they would grab their hands, kiss your hand first, and so
then a lot of like the places that we do kiss tend to expel a lot of energy, like our hands we use a lot, our forehead we use a lot, our lips, our genitalia, our feet. Those are a lot of things that people like to kiss.
And that's even funny as well. I've seen that, like, you know, people, guys and girls, people will give each other oral, and they will fucking give each other oral, but they won't like fucking like do a French kiss or make out. And I'm like, wow. So it said you're okay putting a girl's vagina in your or a dick, but like to them kissing, said it's a weird thing for a lot of people. So for me, I've always taken kissing as like for myself very intimate and very just said if a girl's a bad kisser, I just can't like do much more with her. It's like, you know, like I have to like be intimately, like I said, you and me can lay down together. I could spend 15 minutes kissing you and just not even have sex and just us be. I feel like there's a different energy level and stuff when you're kissing. So.
And and I realized I like kissing now that I knew that like kissing is more of a an energy take kind of thing. Is because I like it. I like how it feels for me and stuff. And usually when I if someone's sad and you want to hug them or kiss them, it's that's also for you too. It's because you know you want to feel better by making them feel better. Yeah. But I think we're on our last question.
Okay.
The finale. How long are we going?
Actually, we did an hour and 15 minutes.
Really? An hour went by already? Yeah. Doesn't even feel like it.
That was fun for some simple, funny questions.
Finale. Dun, dun, dun. Question 21. Is there a memory you have of me that always makes you laugh?
Oh my God.
I don't want to know.
The fuck do I begin? Actually, there's a recent one.
Oh God. I think your whole existence is laughable. I'm just kidding.
Pretty much. Well, yeah. No, because like you and me have had a lot of funny memories, and like there's so many ones, but like the one at your apartment recently with I can't even say it right now.
Wait, what?
Said we have a lot of good memories, a lot of funny memories. But,
I'm getting offended. I'm just.
But no, you know what I'm talking about when I when I called you a chimp.
Oh. Oh yeah. I was so mad about that. I don't know why, because I don't know how it started. I was already aggravated though before you said it. I was already like in a mood.
Yeah, because you woke up, you're in a friggin' mood, and you forgot something. You're forgetting something like your phone or some shit. I forgot what it was. Yeah, you're sitting down, and so like I said, yeah, you're forgetful like a chimp. And then and the way it's the way you came back at me, because I could tell by the tone of your voice you were half serious, but it's like you were half pissed off but half kind of joking. Yeah. I could tell, and it's the way you fucking said it. And you looked at me a certain way, and I'm thinking to myself, if you bust out laughing, she's gonna kill you. So like I held it in for like all fucking day.
Yeah, I would have been mad. Yeah. I would have got insulting after that.
And I waited till I got in the car, get into the car, and I bust out laughing in the car. Actually, no, I hopped in the shower. I was in the shower. I was surprised you didn't hear me fucking laughing in the shower.
I think I did, but I didn't care.
It's like
I'm just like, oh, he's just talking to himself in the shower again.
Yeah. No, so I called Salena because you're being forgetful. So I said you're forgetful like a chimp, and just the way you look over at me, you're like, well, it's not like I'm spending all day thinking about bananas and picking at my ass.
I didn't say it like that exactly, but I was just like, I don't know, I was mad about something.
You did. It's not gonna spend all day thinking about bananas and picking at my ass. It just. Now I kept thinking about, and then of course next.
No, because I get so aggravated because I have a lot on my mind, and maybe people who have no fucking lives, no offense to my family, but my brother and my sister-in-law, they like to make fun of me because I forget everything. Dude, all you fucking do is stay in the fucking house and do jack shit. Maybe if I was in your shoes, my life would be a lot easier to take care of, but no. I literally moved in my second apartment in less than a year, spent over $200 on U-Hauls. I have so much on my mind, on top of stress, on top of getting myself together. It's just, I don't know. So yeah, it does get really aggravating when people want to fucking make fun of me for it. I go through a lot, and I have a lot of mental issues that we don't need to get into right now, but it's just really frustrating when people would rather just be I'm being lazy or stupid or ditzy and don't understand the half of it. I don't know, maybe if I was a fucking loser who sat in my room all fucking day and did nothing but twiddle my fucking thumbs and eat and play video games and do all that, I'd be able to take care of myself a little better. But
no, I know where you're coming from. Just saying, it was just at that moment, because the way you came back at me and said it was just I thought it was very adorable. Because it's the way you said it. Now it's looking back, it's a very cute, it's a very funny memory, because the way you took the chimp, and I'm I said chimp as being forgetful, and then you took it as I'm not picking my ass all day, and I'm just the way you said it, I'm that was so fucking cute. I just couldn't stop laughing about that.
Shut up. I can't think of anything that sticks out that would make you want to ha right now. Is there a memory?
I've done plenty of shit to make you laugh.
Yeah, you make me laugh all the time. I can't think of a specific moment that I can think of that would make me
I've been falling
laugh though. A chimp, the chimp situation.
Did I get passed out drunk one night, or just let's say, I don't know, something funny? We've done so much funny shit.
I don't know. I can't pinpoint one specific memory. We're always joking around and stuff.
Of course, Lewis, if you listen now, Lewis finally texted me, hey, what are you guys up to? I said, well, dude, we're already recording.
We're finishing the podcast, Lewis. Call him. Tell him say hi.
Yeah, really.
You want to be on it?
I'll see what he's doing. I'll text him back in a second. So, well, no, we did a good hour and 20. We can either pause it and see what Lewis is doing, or just we can be done for the day. But I honestly didn't think that 20 questions we kill a good hour.
Yeah, I didn't think either.
Really, and plus, we had a lot of fun too.
I'm looking up other questions now too. Oh, I'm looking up the intimate questions. Oh, what is the craziest dream you've ever had?
One second, I'm just texting Lewis. So we could record another episode with the three of us.
When, today?
If you wanted to.
It is 2 p.m. I don't have to be home, but I would like to eventually.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just trying to burn up the time. That's all. But
okay.
No, I'm sorry. What's the question?
What is the craziest dream you've ever had, dude?
Jesus Christ!
Lay it on me, pal.
Oh, man. Wow, I've my many. My dreams are so fucked up. Most of my dreams are usually me dying. Me dying or being killed in a horrible way.
Dying? Would you die and still be dreaming, or as soon as you died you'd wake up?
Yeah, die and wake up. And like a lot of times I do wake up after dying. I'll wake up either shaking or wake up sweating or something. A lot of times it's usually said most like recently. A lot of times it's usually like you either you have a gun or knife or something. You just murder me for some reason. So
he's on to me.
The craziest dream ads I've had so fucking many of them. Like I mean I've had like dinosaurs chasing me. I had a dream like that. I've had great white sharks eat me. You know, it's like I think the worst ones are just definitely because everyone goes to the fucking the falling when you're falling for like, you know, I mean, I would like, yeah, I can't say the craziest dream I've ever fucking had because I've had so many weird ones. I will say this, that I've heard about this and it's happened to me twice in my life. And I remember both times it scared the fuck out of me. But have you ever heard of sleep paralysis?
Yes, I did. And it is scary. I almost went into sleep paralysis and I made sure I stopped it.
I went to it twice and it fucking freaked me out in ways I can't, thinking about it scares me right now. But, yeah, I guess the whole, like, from what I've read about sleep paralysis, like, you know, when we go to fucking sleep, because we have our REM sleep and stuff and our different levels, I think we have like 7 levels of sleep. But basically what the way sleep paralysis is like we're waking up, but like how our brain produces certain fucking, not toxins, fucking chemicals and stuff, where it makes it where your muscles stop moving. And this is why, you know, you don't like basically sleepwalk and shit. But, yeah, so I woke up and yeah, definitely remember coming out of a fucking dream and waking up and just imagine that you're waking up and your eyes are fucking closed and you can feel yourself breathing and you're wide awake and you can't fucking move. And it's like, so, and at one point I was screaming as loud as I could in my fucking head, like, just wake the fucking move, wake up. And like for a good 10 minutes and stuff too. So just imagine, said, close your eyes.
10 minutes. That's a long time.
Well, I mean,
to be like that.
Well, I'm not sure how long it was. It could have been 5 minutes, but I'm not sure. It could be because like, figure your eyes are closed, right? And you're wide the fucking awake, but you can't move your body. It could have been 5 minutes. It could have been half hour. You don't fucking know. So I'm guesstimating 10 minutes, but who really knows how long I was there for? But yeah, so I woke out of a fucking dream, wake up, and I'm looking around. I'm like, you can move your eyelids or your eyeballs, but you can't open your fucking eyelids. And next, you know, it's like you feel like your arms and legs, you can't move anything, but you're wide the fuck awake. And like now you're panicking because it's like you can feel yourself breathing because your body's auto breathing and shit. So you can feel your chest rising and falling, but you're like, I can't control this. So then you start like, okay, wait a minute. After a minute goes by, I still can't fucking move. So then in your head, like, then you're yelling, move, wake up. After more time, then you're screaming, like, will you just get the fuck about it? Because then you're scared. What if you stop?
That's scary. It's scaring me.
Because what if you stop fucking breathing? So it happened to me twice. And the second time was like, Chris, okay, remember last time?
Both your eyes were closed?
Yeah. Oh. I say because it's like so your eyes are fucking closed, your entire body is limp except for your breathing and stuff, and you're wide the fuck awake and you can't move, period. But you feel everything and you hear everything going on. So
that is. I almost went into sleep paralysis twice. The first time I was playing video games all night long. I think I was playing Skyrim or Stardew Valley. I forget. It's an RPG. Yeah. But I play all night long until, you know, the sun comes up and the birds are chirping and I'm exhausted. So I lay down and I'm so exhausted, but your mind is like racing. I'm like still looking at the video game in my mind's eye and stuff. And I'm just falling asleep. And then I feel like a crescendo of like noise build up. And it kind of sounds like, because it sounds like a crowd of people, like so much noise and talking. Like I'm in like a very, very crowded room in my head. Wow. And I just hear like all these voices. And then my eyes are open, but I'm getting heavy. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking sleep paralysis. No, thank you. Because I hear stories of like online and my friends saying when they're in sleep paralysis, they'll see dark fucking figures. They get really scared. So I'm like, nope. So I pick up my arm as much as I can. It's really heavy because I'm falling asleep. And I slap it on my ex like body at the time. I like just keep lifting her and I'm like slapping him to wake it up. And then he like kind of wakes up and then he like grabs me.
What are you doing?
And him like grabbing me wakes me up again. Wow. So the voices leave and then I'm like, oh, thank God. And I'm able to go back to sleep. Damn. And then the second time, you know, same thing happened. I'm like super, super tired. I'm laying down and I start to feel that feeling again, but I was alone. So I was like, nope, I'm gonna get up. So I just get up and like shake it off, and then I hurry up and go back to bed.
Wow. Yeah, I can imagine that's gotta be worse in a sense because of sleep paralysis. If your eyes are open, you can't fucking move.
I never heard of a sleep paralysis where your eyes are closed.
Yeah, I said 2 times. I said I remember both fucking times. The second time it wasn't as bad because I remember what's going through. But the first time it happened, I thought I was dreaming. I'm thinking I'm dreaming. This is happening and stuff. I'm just in a dream. Then you realize, wait a second, I'm wide the fuck awake and like I can't fucking move. Like so.
But the craziest dream I've had would have to be like a lucid dream when I was in foster care as a kid. I had a lot of zombie apocalypse nightmares when I was in foster care, which I looked up is just a sign that I was going through a lot of stress. When you go through like a high amount of stress that you can't really express, can like, you know, interpret as a zombie apocalypse dream apparently. So I would suffer from zombie apocalypse dreams growing up, and I would get so scared that it would make me realize I'm in a dream.
Jesus.
And one time I was like in a house, but all the walls and the roof was blown apart, so you could only see the foundation, like the layout of the kitchen and like the floors and stuff. So I'm in like a blown up house, like in the middle of a desert, and in like far distance, I see like a fire. And like far away in this fire, zombies, like hell zombies, are coming out, and they're getting closer and closer to the house I'm at. And I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta freaking find a way to fight all these zombies. And I'm getting so scared that I must like shocked myself awake, because I remember opening my eyes, seeing the floor of my bedroom at my foster home at the time.
Wow.
And then I closed my eyes, and as soon as I closed my eyes, I'm back in my dream where I left off. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm dreaming. And that was like my first time lucid dreaming.
Damn.
And I'm like, I don't have to be scared. I'll wake up eventually. So I sit down in the kitchen, and I'm just waiting to wake up. And I'm just like, all right, I gotta wake up. I'll wake up any minute. And then the hell zombies are getting closer and closer and closer to me.
Holy shit.
And when they start touching the house, I'm like, fuck it, I at least gotta find something to fight the zombies with. So I'm looking through the kitchen drawers, I find a knife, and as soon as I turn around, a zombie goes, ah! And then I wake up, and I pissed myself.
That's good. So, yeah, it's fun. Hey, we killed a good hour and 25 minutes.
Yay.
So it's fun. I didn't think that 20 questions would be this. Nope, we had a good dynamic going.
Yeah,
Plus, it was fun, two of us, because, like, you know, it would be like, you know, if Susan was here, like, hey, Chris, when Salena was blowing you last night.
Oh, God.
But yeah, it's good to have, you know, we're both mature adults, and everyone laughing and shit and having a good time, so.
Yeah, we all blow each other here,
exactly.
so.
Especially if Elliot was here.
Oh, so. Elliot would love to talk about
he's got that
fellatio.
He's got that ponytail and stuff, and
got that man bun.
Yep. So, yeah. But, yeah, so fuck, if anybody listens to this, like, it was kind of a different episode, since, like I said, it's with the website and stuff, I didn't plan on killing this extra time, but, you know, I got a few more hours to burn up before the month ends, and, like, yeah, we have some fun doing sex questions, and I hope anybody listening, if you ever want to chime in, give me some ideas, or tell me some funny ass stories, and, like, if you hear this, like, say it's like, Mike, you have your wife, sit down with your wife, Mike, and ask her fucking 20 questions, or, like, if Carlton hears this, or anybody, you know, take your fucking partner and copy the 20 questions that me and Salena did, and, you know, it's like, as more time is fucking passing and stuff, I like the fact that we're unfiltered, we're uncensored. I mean, we're all fucking adults here. We can talk about fellatio and shit, and just
I like
fun,
that. It's not too serious and stuff.
Yeah, it can't be at this point. I mean, plus I've been doing this over a fucking year. You've known me 6 months now almost, and so yeah, we're having fun. So, all right, if you wanna end it.
This is Salena the First.
Oh God.
And I'm out.
And hey guys. So everybody use the intro about not wanting nothing, need nothing. Just have a good time, and like enjoy
the season, enjoy the day, the night, evening.
Hey, I hope I made somebody laugh tonight. All right, bye.